gentlemen, boys and girls. So I went up. We did a tier 2. I think it was a tier 2. Or was it a tier 3? Well, anyways, so I bumped up to a tier 4, and I see a lot of these get played. I had one match in it. Don't really remember how well it played. Um, Average damage on it's like 110. So it's not like you thump them for a lot. But the nice thing about this is it's hard to spot. Unfortunately, um, I don't have like really good crews in these, like 40%, I mean on their first crew skill, so 110, 100 on the commander. So I don't have like Sixth Sense and all the nifty things like on all my tier 10s, so you know when you're spotted. So, and it sucks when you're a tank destroyer. You think you're sitting back there nice and head, and the next thing you know, bam, just freaking artillery drops one on your head. Because normally when you're in a tank destroyer, if you think you're not spotted, you're not wiggling around, you're not moving like you are in a heavy or a medium. Heavy and mediums, you're proud. Just assume you're spotted if you don't have Sixth Sense, and you're wiggling back and forth, to give artillery a hard time to get a shot on you. But when you're in a tank destroyer, you kind of assume you're not spotted, especially when you got a camo net and stuff, and you're using nods and so on and so forth. But so I figured this would be another good one to do a replay on and do a review about. So I played 6 matches. So like I said, I'd won. I got 6 ace tankers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm such an asshole. But got pretty good stats in them. 57% win rate. It says my average damage is 788. It seems like I'll do 2 of the replays as the higher end of them, but most of them I was doing, I thought it seemed like closer to 1,000 or more damage, but apparently not. So anyways, let's go over this little guy. I do like it. Fast little thing. If you can get a map that you actually can use your camouflage on, it's actually got really good camo. Oh yeah, 43.72 with the camo net, and moving you're still 18.84. So it's got very good camo. But so we'll go over the gun real quick. You got several selections. You got 3, and to be honest with you, I almost put the tier 4 on here due to the fact that it gave you went from 110 average damage to 115, so an extra, 5 average damage per shot. But your standard pen's 96, where it's 108 on this. Your premium on this is 154, but it's 166 on this. So this tier 4 gun, actually, you get a slower rate of fire, though. And that's why I stuck with this one. It's not a huge difference, so I might actually toss that one on there and see how well it does. What's the accuracy? Aim time is worse. Dispersion is worse, way worse. Average damage. Well, everything is actually worse about this gun. Does a little more average damage, but oh wow, 0.42 from point. Yeah, no. Scratch that idea. That dispersion just blows. 0.42 is what this one is, and mine's 0.35. A lot more accurate. So nah, I don't think I'll do that. But my gun is 108 standard penetration, 154 premium, 110 average damage, 175 for your HE, and my stats personally on this gun is 21.73 rounds a minute, so the reload time is 2.76 seconds, and the gun rammer helps out, a little bit more, obviously. Gun traverse is 26, so the gun does move to the left and right, not the fastest. The arc is pretty good at -9, well, 9 either way. The traverse of the hull is 43.81, so it still isn't the easiest thing to circle strafe in the world. If the gun moved a little more, a little quicker to the left and right, that would be a little bit nicer too. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your gun depression and elevation is -9 plus 9. Gun traverse is 28. Wow, yeah, so that's why it seemed like, I was like, God, 9 didn't seem like that much, and it felt like I was aiming around the corner. So the gun traverse limits is really good at 28 each way. Aim time is really good at 1.5 seconds. My dispersion is 0.35. Average damage per minute is 2390. You only get 270 hit points. Your frontal armor is 50. 15 in the sides, 15 in the rear. 50 in the front's not too bad. It's pretty flat. I think this upper part here is basically just like a piece of sheet metal. If if they shoot your frontal hull, I think it's where all your uh, armor is. This upper piece here, and it sticks up quite a bit. It's not, I don't want to say a turret, 'cause it's not a turret. I guess shield is what we'll say, gun shield. I think that's really thin. It doesn't give any numbers for it, but it says hull is 50. Yeah, it's got to be, this has got to be the 50th, this area right in here. But, anywho, weight limit is 11.16 tons, so don't go ramming anything. Engine horsepower is 180. Specific power to weight is 16.13, which is pretty good. Top speed is 47 in forward, 18 in reverse. Concealment is phenomenal, and I've got that camo net at 43.72, and concealment on the move is 18.84. So if you get into a bush and that camo net kicks on, yeah, it's really going to be hard to spot. View range really sucked. So I put binocular telescopes on it, and got to break out the Crayola crayons here. So it's 403 minus 80. So stock, it was, that still seems kind of high. 323, I thought it was less than that, but it says plus 80, so I'll go with that. So stock's right around 323, which is really not that good. And it just, I don't know, for having that camo, or the nods when they kicked on, it just didn't seem like it really pushed it out that much further. So, I don't know, 403 seems like pretty far, but it just didn't seem like it was going that far. And signal range is 574. I really do like it. Nice fast firing rate. Round is pretty, got a pretty good speed to the round, so you don't have to, you know, lead your targets too bad. You get APCR for your premium, so that gets there even faster. What else? It's hard to get spotted. Maneuverability is pretty good for a tank destroyer. The big downfall is just no armor, but that's pretty much par for the course in especially low tier, but tank destroyers in general. You don't start getting really good armor in your tank destroyers until you get up into the tier 7s and 8s. But that's where, you know, you got good concealment. So anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I will have some gameplay for you and some post-game stats. Alrighty, so here we are on the Tundra of Fundra. And if you watched the review I did just yesterday of one of the new maps, this was one of the new maps, Tundra. And you can see it looked completely different now with the HD maps, with that big coal digger that was over here. And back in here it goes further down, there's water down there. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Definitely a huge difference from this map. But so we're in the Marder 38T, and of course we're one of the lowest tiers in the match. Just go figure. I'll go ahead and speed up the timer here. Now this thing has absolutely no armor, so I was not going to go over there where I normally would and, you know, try to take on heavy tanks and stuff, because basically 2-3 shots and you're dead, depending on what you get hit with. KV1, or KV2, excuse me, if he hits me, I'm dead in one shot. And actually, the PZ-4S, I think that's got a derp on it. The Jackson, I don't think the Jackson gets a derp, but I thought I'd go over here, and I assumed I would be safe from, you know, being lit. I forgot there's a rock that sets lower. See that rock right there? I'm like, why the hell did that hit? Well, I hit that rock right there. So I'm trying to play it safe. I'm trying not to get lit, and here comes the arty shell. So I assume I'm lit by something. I don't have Sixth Sense on this. Most of my lower tier tanks, I don't have a lot of matches in them, so obviously you don't have a lot of matches, not going to have really good crews. So I reposition coming over here, trying to think to see if I can get shots on the KV2 and stuff, but they are way too far behind that hill. I was hoping they were going to push forward, but no such luck. So we sit here for a minute, I get very impatient. Tank destroyers are kind of hard for me to play. I don't like sitting in one spot for too long. I feel like I'm not, being an asset to the team. If I'm not doing damage, I feel like, I'm just not being a big help. But we've got a couple tanks up here that are getting on our cap, and so we start drilling these guys, and that keyhole gets a shot in on me, so I know I'm definitely lit. We get somebody that runs up there and just YOLOs, and that keyhole, I think he might hit me a second time, or I hit him. I actually believe that he does. He might actually hit me a second time. Well, maybe not. I can't remember now. Yeah, he did. Little bastard. He had better patience than me. He sat there, and you can see our team just getting dwindling fast. I mean, 3-9 right now. It's just like, and then Artie hit me. I'm like, how in the hell? All I could think of was this little guy right here had to have spotted me. Either that or I was still spotted from that keyhole. Butthole. I'm sorry, but whoever named some of these tanks, they must have had a real sick sense of humor. So obviously I don't have the gun depression to aim down there, and I didn't want to sit there. So then I knocked the damn tree over, so if Artie was just taking blind shots there, I'd give myself away really bright. And you can see he hit me right on the engine deck too, so I'm very surprised he didn't finish me off. I got all of 4 hit points. I mean, what are you going to do? This thing is just an armored beast. Yeah, he hit me for 116. That keyhole hit me for 78 and 72. So I got real lucky I was still alive when that artillery hit me. But I figured I'm going to go ahead and push up here. And, yeah, our artillery, LOL, tards. That's always nice to tell your team they're a bunch of retards, I better keep my mouth shut because I've done it. I mean, I think we all have. When you get PO'd because your team just does this, where we've got 3 tanks left, but we're kind of catching up a little bit. What do they got left? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Oh yeah, because we're up here. We killed 7 of them. God bless America. I always forget those numbers are up there. So I thought I was going to get up here and be safe and be able to get some lights on anything that was kind of in this area, so that our Type 58 or KV-85 could get shots across the bridge. So I light up the Jackson here, and I imagine I'm probably lit, but I don't have, yeah, right there I saw the Jackson aiming up here. So I get a shot off, and I thought, oh my God, he actually, was able to hit me. But it wasn't the Jackson that hit me, it was actually the KV-1 that finished me off, which was, get that fireball out of here. He was right over here too. Those guys didn't lit until they fired at me. I was hoping to finish that Jackson off. One more shot and I would have had him. What I should have done is taken those 2 shots, backed up out of there, waited till I was unlit, and then pulled back forward again. But like I said, I get too impatient, and these don't have, 2,000 or 2,800 or whatever hit points. I mean, this thing's got 270. So, yeah. But, yeah, our team goes on to miserably lose this match, unfortunately. I did decent, 1,017 damage, so, I was pretty happy with, my performance. Yeah, I said backed up late, darn it. I thought somebody said something to me. Oh, somebody said good job, Marder. Oh, the artillery, the one a little bit ago that called the team a bunch of retards. So, at least he thought I did good. So, but anyways, yep, that's all she wrote for this match. And if you want to hold on for a minute, I will have a second match for you. Be right back. All right, so here we are in match number 2 on Winterberg. I'm thinking, can I get a flippin' map that actually has some, bushes or cover? Because obviously, you saw from that other match, this thing doesn't bounce rounds pretty much at all. So I wasn't about to go into the city and just get wrecked. And this is a tier 5 match, and obviously I'm in a tier 4. It seems like literally, this is no joke, every time I play a tier 4, I get tier 5s and 6s. I play tier 5, I get 6s and 7s. I play 6s, I get 7s and 8s. I kid you not, and I'm always the lowest on the, on the, out of the tiers. You know, thank goodness they got tier 10s and they don't have 11s, or I'd be in a tier 10 and get tier, well, they do have tier 11s, it's all tier 10s. But I mean, if they had a tier 11 tank, you know, I'd play a tier 10 and get maybe the lowest on the pole and get all tier 11s. I just have, I don't know what it is, but no matter what tier I play, I'm always the lowest. And it says, oh, guaranteed, you know, if you were low in this match and you're low a couple times, you know, then you'll be in the middle and then you'll be on top. Bullshit. I swear, I kid you not, that never happens to me. I could play this tank 27 times and I would be the lowest on the tech, or on the out of the tiers every single match. I would never be in the middle. I would never be on top. I can just guarantee it. So obviously our mediums are too chicken shit to move forwards, you know, because they got the armor. We got one that's even further back. You can't see because of the thing in there, but there's T-28E with that F-30 gun. Wicked gun. Where's he setting? Shit, he's in a different damn zip code. He's so far back. I messed up there. I saw the the T-40. Thought I was gonna get a shot on him, but I forgot the gun doesn't. It's got good arc, but there's not a turret. I was thinking, it's like the Hellcat, and because this was the first match, you know, no, actually, I had 7 matches. 7 matches in this. I guess I was just taking some retard pills. I don't know what I was thinking, that I was like, no, it doesn't have a damn turret, you moron. So I'm like, hell, you know, he's a medium, I'm gonna back up behind him. Shit, he's got armor, I don't. Well, it's an M3 Lee, so actually I probably got better armor than him. But I was waiting for that T-40 to pop out over there, and if I remember right, T-40's got a hell of a gun on that thing. I think you can put a derp gun on it. I'm gonna look actually after this match, because I can't remember. Oops, god dang, I hit the wrong one. So I'm like, well, I can see our team's not moving forward, and finally they start moving forward. So as soon as they start moving forward, I figure I'm gonna back them up. Something hit that T-40. He's only got 73 hit points. I realized that I was on premium ammo, and I'm like, oh my god, T-40, I can whittle right through most of the stuff on this map. So we put it back on standard rounds, and then the T-40 hits me, and I take him out. So there, mister. Well, he hit me for 56, so obviously if you can put a derp gun on that, he doesn't have the derp gun on it. I think I'm able to put one in this PZ2J here. Yeah, right here. I think I hit him. No, bounce. Almost shot that M3 Lee, because he was backing up and I was trying to watch him, but I thought he was definitely far enough out of my way where I wouldn't hit him. So I stuck 3. I hit him with a standard round, but then I had a premium round, if I can talk, a premium round loaded for my next shot, and that second shot that hit him was a premium. So we're winning 8-6 right now, so I'm like, oh please, let's just win this match. You know, I don't mind showing a match if, you know, my team loses, but I just absolutely hate showing match after match that's a loss. You know, it's nice to show a win in there. I'm just peeking a little bit at a time because I want to come through one of these houses and have something aimed right at me, just waiting for me to go through a house and just shoot me in the side. And you can see I'm just taking my time, and then I noticed that these guys just got lit up over here, and I didn't realize that they were so far down by the cap. I didn't have a chance in hell to hit them. There's houses down there, and I'm like, but with these bushes in the way, I was like, why can't I hit these guys? And then I moved forward, and I realized that's why, because they're not even where I can come close to hitting them. Then I knock a tree over. Then I see that KV-220. I turn back around. And that M3 Lee was going to be in the way again. I'm like, God bless America, I'm going to head up here to the corner. So I decide I'm going up to A0. I think somebody, yeah, somebody bleeped on the map, but I was already heading up there. And I said, affirmative. But with the camo rating on this, I felt pretty confident I could get up here and, you know, not get lit. I was thinking I was going to run into an artillery up here somewhere. Or a tank destroyer over in the corner here. Or a tank destroyer sitting in these houses over here. And I saw the last time some of the stuff was lit was right on cap. Two of the tanks that were on their team were right on the enemy cap. So I'm like, okay, time to stop. Let our, you'll see the nods kick on. It's just hitting there, but not far, you know, not close enough to get all of the cap circle in there. So I figure, all right, I'll move up a little bit further, and you'll see me stop here in a second again. And I let the nods kick on and, you know, boot it out there, because I'm thinking maybe artillery's up in here. And you'll see me, they'll kick on here. Blank. Nothing, so we move forward again. I don't think I stop one more time. No, actually, yeah, I was going to stop, and then I saw the artillery right here. I'm like, ha! Bye-bye, dude. That thing has got a turret, so I had to kill him and kill him quick. And then I see that T-40 down there. I'm like, see ya! Well, I hit him, and I think, did somebody else finish him off? Oh yeah, the T-28 EF-30. Now, I'm going to pause that. See where the Bishop was setting? Somewhere over here. Last spotted was right here at cap. And everybody's thinking he's last spotted, so he's got to be up here somewhere. And now I know that shot came from, you know, over in the city somewhere. So I'm thinking, alright, they've got, what is that little guy? Is that one of the ducks? BDR G1B, and that's got a hell of a gun too. Average damage on that thing, if I remember right. Oh, wait a minute, that might have the derp gun. If it's got the big gun, I'm thinking it does like 230 average damage. If it doesn't, then it's got a derp gun. But I'm thinking, alright, we're going to come up this way. He's got to be in the city somewhere, you know, more over here to have gotten a shot on me. But, you know, I think that Bishop moves pretty quick. I can't really remember. I love popping wheelies with these. But, you know, when I didn't spot him over in this area, I'm thinking, I know right where he's at. He's sitting in what road is that? I think it's right in this road right here. Somewhere in one of those houses or something, because he'd hit me up here. So he had to have been either here or back here. And these guys are all heading to cap, which, hey, that's fine and dandy. You know, if they don't want to go for the kill, I don't, whatever, teach their own. But I'm a man on a mission. And I'm thinking I know where he's at. And see, they're clicking up here because that's where he was last spotted. I'm like, ah, no, he's not. He's right here. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to kill him. But he's got all the time in the world to aim in at me because I'm also lit. So, boom. Damn, that's what you get for being greedy. So I click on top of him to let the T-40 and them guys know where he's at. And the T-40 rolls on over here and completely misses him. I think he shoots one time and misses, like point blank. But I don't know what the dispersion is on the T-40. Maybe it's like forever huge. God, what are these more? I'm watching these idiots in these trucks out here. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if somebody got into an accident or something. I mean, they're just sitting here in a truck stop, parked where you need to be to get out of the truck stop. But yeah, so I don't know if you saw that shot where he took a shot at the Bishop and missed. But so anyways, we won that match. And yeah, if you want to hold on for a minute. Was this it? I think this is... Nope, we'll have the post-game stats, I think. Yeah, I think you guys want to see those, so we'll go ahead and show you. Let's see. Oh, one of those days. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, so both matches. The second match was Winterberg, and the win 8 for that match was 3,573. And the other one was Tundra, the first one, and that was 2,862. We lost the first one, won the second one. So yeah, it's the win 8 capability of this tank destroyer is really pretty nice. We'll go over the details of the match. So Tundra was our first match. We got a Master Badge Class 3 and a Fire for Effect. We hit the PZ4S 6 times and killed him for 594 damage. Knocked out his track and his loader. Jackson there, we hit him 3 times for 310. Knocked out his turret. And the Keyhoe. Who named these tanks, man? We hit him 1 time for 113 and knocked out his gunner. We did third most damage, and we were one of the smallest tiers in that match. And we did 1,017 damage. We got 1 kill and a base experience of 375 on a loss. We had 13 shots, 11 hit, 10 pen. I shot a lot of premium, just due to the fact that I was one of the smallest tiers in that match. Total damage was 1,017. We got hit 4 times, and they all penned us. Let's see, damage 3, destroyed 1. And we got 4 capture points, or excuse me, defense points. And after all was said and done, we made 14,605 credits, so not too shabby. And that was on that first match. And the second match in Wintelbug, that was a Master Badge Class 2 and another Fire for Effect. Now we hit the T-34 twice for 206 damage, a Stug 3G twice and killed him for 119 damage, knocked out his loader. The Bishop, I got a little bit greedy at the end there, went hunting him down, and I found him. I only got 1 shot at him for 105, and he hit me and derpited me. The thing about the Bishop, it doesn't have that good a range, but it aims in real quick, and this thing has just, it's an open top, so guaranteed that you get hit by artillery. I don't think I had full health, too. So, unfortunately, I got killed there. But I did spot him, and somebody else started coming over that way and didn't even hit him. The PZ3J, I have no idea why that's there, because didn't hit it, didn't light it up, so I don't know, weird. The T40, we hit him once for 73, finished him off. We originally spotted him. Another T40, we hit him once for 124, and knocked out his fuel tank, and the artillery, the PZSFL IVB. We spotted him originally, hit him twice, finished him off for 200, and knocked out his track. So we did 827 damage, got 3 kills and a base experience of 510, and did second most damage. We had 16 shots, 10 hit, 9 pen, 827 damage from a distance of more than 300 meters, 243. We got hit twice, and they both penned us, of course. And we got hit from artillery, so it's going to say splash damage 2. Spotted 2, damaged 6, destroyed 3, and we made 14,364 credits. And I shot a lot of premium in that match too. So yeah, I think I shot a lot of premium in that match on this one. Maybe, maybe not, but still. So there's you make some credits with this little guy. Even shooting a handful of, or a pretty good handful of premium rounds, I still made credits in both matches. So, and the WN8 was WN8 was really good on both those matches too, so that's always a big bonus. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the matches. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.